In order to provide a safe system of work and to comply with the welfare of animals in transport regulations, it is important to include a quick release element in any form of rescue lift. Two designs of quick release spreader bar are commonly used by the UK Fire and Rescue Services. These are known as the Fendercare and the eBurn or Resquip spreader bar. Both devices can be used in conjunction with the rescue strops or the medical suspension harness. For more detail, please refer to the equipment data sheets and lesson plans. In this film we will describe the principles of use for the eBurn spreader bar on a 4x4 tractor. It is preferable to apply the spreader bar to the attachment on the lift vehicle away from the casualty animal. This is to minimise movement and stimulation directly around the animal. Once the strops are rigged and in position, guide the spreader bar, ensuring no one is under the loader, and clear instructions are relayed to the driver operator. Position the spreader bar low enough to attach the strop rings and behind the spine rather than across the torso. Both sections of the rescue harness must be positioned in the locking mechanism simultaneously and secured by the operator at the rear. The strength of the retaining spring and the deliberate force required to deploy the quick release mechanism means that there is no additional safety locking device. Therefore, once the system is connected, at no time should the release line be used for steerage. If additional steerage than that of the casualty handler is required, attach lines to the D-rings of the rescue strops. If the height of the lift requires it, an extension to the release line may need to be added. The person assigned to the quick release should remain in line with the rear of the animal, and this affords good visibility with a lifting operator. Therefore, this person could act as a banksperson for the lift if required. The same principles apply when using in combination with the medical suspension harness, except the rear section of the retaining strop is connected to the shackle. This ensures that the rear section does not deploy, the front part of the strop falls, and the rings of the medical suspension harness slide from the retaining strop. To achieve this, the quick release deployment catch faces the front of the animal. When releasing an animal from the medical suspension or rescue harness, ideally the animal will be lowered to within 6 inches of the ground, at which point the anti-spill straps or wither strap will be quietly undone. The animal will be lowered to a position where it can bear weight, tension will be removed from the system and the mechanism released by hand, after which the animal can be walked away or the strops and webbing retrieved from the animal. Only if the animal becomes stimulated and is considered a risk should the quick release be utilised. The act of quick release may add to the level of stimulation, but it is designed to allow swift disconnection from the harness and lifting mechanism for the purposes of human and animal safety. If the quick release is utilised with the eBurn bar, be prepared for it to swing, and therefore the operator holding the release line will need to provide control.